How we doing? It's JJ. Just walking along a bridleway. I've got a pack on my back. Let's get off the beaten track. I've come out to one of my Muntjac, one of my favourite places. I'm not really going to tell you where it is, but some of you will recognise the location when I'm there. It's a warm old day, about 22 degrees, which is about as much as Jay can handle. Oh man, I'm going to find some shelter, find some shade. Full Lavvu, brew, pouch food. Hey, if you want gourmet delights, go and find somewhere else. If you're all about spam, chicken noodles and pouch food, I'm your man. I'm going to use the Trangia, so no fire, because there is definitely no fires where I am. Don't even really like using a firebox stove, so out of all the fires, the Trangia is the safest of them. Low profile, it's pretty much smokeless, won't give my location away. I've got to walk through all of this, so without further ado, I'm going to get over there, catch you back in a bit. There you go, all set up, full Lavvu. I'm actually using a centre pole for a change, just because the cut sections for a tripod that I had here have disappeared and gone walkabout. Decathlon XL camping blanket as per the norm, filled in that back trench that kind of runs from there along, nicely pitched up, tidied up the area, just made a very impromptu little fire break wall. They felled a pine tree here a few years ago and some cut sections were left, so this was one which makes a great table for you bits and bobs. There's another couple over there which I've kind of always left there with a higher cut section of the pine. Again, handy little sitting points, but let me just show you what a cracking place this is. Look at that, you can barely see it. Barely see it. Stunning little area. I'm going to come over here. There is a fantastic view here. Look at that. Just spreads off into the distance. What an absolutely stunning place that is. Absolutely stunning. No litter whatsoever. Happiness is camping and being outdoors and loving what you do. What an absolutely amazing place. Let's have a brew. Nicely set up, just have a little mooch around, little wander, reacquaint myself with the area. So what I'm actually using today is a traditional sort of brass mess burner, Trangia style. Let's see if I can get the bloody lid off. Mild panic. What I'm just going to do is get some meths in there. that seat down for a couple of minutes just to get down into the actual pool, the actual reservoir. And then what I'm actually using is my TBS kit today. It's not a review, I've already done that on all of the items here. I'm using the TBS 32 ounce 1 litre bottle with the TBS Bushcraft Store 750ml billy can cup, and it's got a bail handle and a handle on the side, does have the lid. And then this I'm just using, you've seen me use this before, you can turn it upside down, use it as a little twig stove, or it sits in nicely with the Trangia. Just get a little bit more in that, needs a little bit more. This one's not been used for a while, so it might be interesting to see if I can actually get it to go. What have I done with those? That is going. Just going to pop the cross members over the top, he says, before it gets too hot. There we go. That is going. I am actually just going to turn that so the windshield's doing a better job. We'll just let that go for a couple of minutes just so it actually gets going properly, not just on the actual surface. Ferro rod and striker back away in the little set. Mefs away from said fire. Flickering little flame. Just going to have me a hot chocolate to begin with. Other brands are available, but we do like a Cadbury's instant hot chocolate. No coffee today. We'll just let that go for about 45 minutes. It's the only downside to a Trangia. I've stated this before, it's not the quickest, but I'm here to enjoy the time. I'll bring you back in a bit. About 8 days time, when I'm actually having a hot chocolate once it's actually cooled down and the sun's not glaring in my eyes so I can see the camera. You get the drift. I'll catch you in a bit. You know, I get asked quite a lot why it is that I use certain particular items of equipment. You know, I love my firebox stove, absolutely love it. It's my #1 favourite piece of kit for, you know, fire, warmth, doing food and that. But I'm in a place where lighting a fire is a no-no. It's a complete no-no. You shouldn't do it. I'm not saying where I am, but I'm somewhere that's kind of, you know, it's a bit of a, well, it's a nature reserve, but I come here a lot. I am actually a member of the trust organisation. It's somewhere I've been coming for a few years. Lighting a fire is a big no-no. Use the Trangia. It's a really old school, traditional way of boiling water and that, and I absolutely love it. Minimal maintenance. You know, the only moving parts on it are the parts that you're going to take off to light. So it's very cheap, it's very cost effective. You know, it does take a while to get going, and but I'm not rushing. I love it. It's really, really simple. It's cheap to run. You know, if I wanted a quicker brew, bring a gas stove, but you know, then you got the sound of the gas stove going. I want to keep my impact here to a bare minimum. I don't want to alert anyone to my presence. I've never ever seen anyone come in this area that I'm in, you know, for sort of 3 years, so which is really, really good. No one's come across me, and that's fine. As for the Lavvu, it speaks for itself, folks. I mean, come on, it's my #1 shelter system, and I absolutely love it. As you see from the pics that I put up and including in the videos, it just blends in. No matter what time of year, it blends into the woods. You know, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. You get inside, pull the zips down. It's dark. It's really relaxing. It's again another really old school retro bit of kit as such. You know, I absolutely love it. The cost of them's going up. This is still my original one that I've had modded, but I just love it for its simplicity. If the wind direction changes now, pull this one across, peg it down, open up the other side. If the wind direction changes again completely, close this side down, go to the back, open up the other zip. It covers all bases. It really does. As we're a tarp, you know, you've got to get that wind direction spot on and hope that it doesn't change. Love the old school bit of kit. To quote Sinead O'Connor, it's been 7 hours and 15 days, or something like that. I've actually almost got a rolling boil going. And do you know what? Time's elapsed. You know, we're in a different century now. we're good to go. Finally. And do you know what? I was going to have me a little mid-afternoon snack of Expedition Foods. It's a freeze-dried meal. Spaghetti bolognese, but you know what, I'm not going to wait like another 2 weeks for that to boil, so we wait till dinner to eat something. But I do want to brew. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Take that off. That's my spoon. Oh, shit. Let that cool down for a few minutes. I'll let that go out in a second. It's almost out of its fuel actually, but around here, you know, I have cleared out an area around it, but I don't want to try and take the cross members off because I can see that going horribly wrong, so we'll just leave it to die out. Happy days. What more can you ask for? Enjoying time in a fantastic location, using some of your favourite bits of kit. Sorted. Thanks for tuning in. Catch up again soon. If you've got any questions about the kit that I'm using, okay, leave them in the comments. I always try to get back to comments. In fact, 99% of the time I get back to comments, and it's something that I kind of pride myself on. Any questions you've got about the kit that you see me using, or you've got questions about kit that you're thinking about buying for yourself, I might already have, or I might have an opinion of. So yeah, drop them. Feed me the comments. I'll get back to you. Thanks for tuning in. Catch up again soon. Ta-ta. Oh, happy days, oh, happy days, oh, happy days. A video with some singing.